I'm going to start a series that is going to be based on my thoughts after I ride my bike or my exercise. It's something that I have come to really enjoy, exercising and moving my body. But I have learned that it is more important to me because of the thoughts and the feelings that I have during that time, because I use it to study and to listen to podcasts that are Come Follow Me related, General Conference related, business related. But during all of these podcasts and reading conference talks while I run or reading my scriptures while I run on the treadmill, I have a lot of thoughts about life, and I felt like I should share them here with you guys here at Heavenly Reminders. First, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm a mom to 5 kids. I have been running my online business since 2009. I have recently rebranded one of my businesses, and it is called Heavenly Reminder Gifts, which is why you're here. Notice that's something that I'm fidgeting with. I shouldn't, right? Anyway, so I just got back from riding in the rain. I got ready to ride my bike this morning. The weather looked great, just a little chilly. And as soon as I was all the way ready, I looked outside and it was raining. But I had already gotten all dressed in my really tight, hard to get on, fleece lined leggings that are padded for my bike riding. And it's a lot of effort to put them on. So I decided to just go. So while I was writing, I was like, you know what? You really should just start sharing some of your thoughts. And maybe they can help somebody else. Anyway, so I'm Bobbie, like I said before, mom to 5 kids, started my online business in 2009. That makes me feel really old, which I am. I'm 40. So I'm so old. Just kidding. I feel like I'm 10. So there's that too. I first started an Etsy shop clear back. I was pregnant. I was due in about a month, and I could not find any shirts that would cover my belly, and we were poor, and all I could think of is I had a sewing machine and my mom's serger, and I figured out a way to cover my belly with a simple little tube, basically like the part of your shirt from here to there. So just a tube together and made it so that it was tight, covered my belly. And I had seen patterns on Etsy and was like, oh, that's cool. So after sewing this, wrote up a quick little pattern and listed it on Etsy. And within hours, I sold it. I just made $2.50. I was so happy. We were so poor. I was going to school. My husband was working. We had a 3-year-old, and I was just so happy to have made $2. And then I sewed my daughter, that would soon be born, a quilt, and I had found a pattern. Didn't love the pattern, but I loved the pattern. So I changed it so that I would love it, and changed a lot of it. And I created a pattern, wrote it up, added it to Etsy, and it sold. This time I made $7. So happy, so excited. Didn't tell anybody. Didn't tell my husband. Didn't tell my mom. Didn't tell anybody that I was doing this. So after about 6 weeks of getting sales every day or two and pocketing about $30 in a month or two, I finally spilled the beans and told them what I was doing, and was so nervous, so excited to do something that would contribute. I finally had done something that I could help contribute to our family. So that's how A Vision to Remember, the parent company to Heavenly Reminders, began. I have since started selling those quilts that I had created, and those quilts turned into selling fabric because I would buy the fabric wholesale. I didn't need a whole 10, 15 yards of the fabric. I just needed a few yards of it, and it was cheaper for my customers if I would buy it wholesale. So then I would turn around and sell it. So then I have another shop that I sold fabric in. And then I started selling ruffle home decor and sold that on Amazon and on Etsy. And so then I created another shop because the ruffle home decor didn't really go with the rag quilt. So I started a third shop, 3 at this point, on Etsy. This is about 2016. So I started AVTR, A Vision to Remember Boutique on Etsy. Fast forward, I'm now 9 Etsy shops in. One of them is my favorite shop, and it is Heavenly Reminder Gifts on Etsy, as well as my own website. 3 years ago, I had the primary president in our ward. She came to me and was like, "Hey, could you embroider some towels for our kids that are getting baptized this year?" And I was like, "Sure." So my then 16-year-old daughter embroidered them for her. We got it all set up, made them, took a couple pictures of them in the worst lighting. I knew the pictures were terrible, but I didn't really care. Just took a couple quick pictures because that's what I'm used to doing. When I make something, I take a picture of it and then I send it, give it whatever. So I was like, man, the week after Christmas, before New Year's is kind of a weird week. Like before Christmas, I'm crazy trying to get orders out. Um, and then there's nothing, but like the family's just like doing, we're kind of, everybody's relaxing. So I saw these pictures that I had on my camera. I was like, why not? So I listed them on Etsy. Didn't research, didn't take good pictures. They are terrible. I just listed them and they started selling. I'm like, oh, all right, that sounds good. We'll just keep doing this. So one thing led to another, and now we have an entire shop, my favorite shop. I really love doing. I love the other ones too, but this is near and dear to my heart because it speaks of God and it speaks of Christ and it shares my love of them with others. And I am so grateful for that opportunity to be able to share God's light with others in small, meaningful ways. So now decided that my religious Christ-centered shop should have its own identity and rebranded AVTR Boutique. All of the ruffle stuff is past and don't really sell that anymore, but rebranded this shop to be Heavenly Reminder Gifts. Just gift on Etsy if you wanted to look there. But so that's kind of how we started. And I love to share Christ. I love to share his love. And that's really my goal in all of this. And so hopefully with these little post bicycle ride little videos for you guys, I can share my love of Christ with you.